Hello and welcome. Lots of LEGO news for you today. We have got lots of new LEGO sets to have a look at. So I do believe, because I've just checked them out on my phone, they are on page number 2. So we can go straight in. I think we've got some Marvel, DC and Star Wars stuff to have a look at. And we're going to start off with the new LEGO Technic thing. So Team New Zealand is what this is for. So it'll be very, very interesting if they're going to be starting to do lots of these throughout sort of the series, I guess, because obviously you have got the New Zealand flag up at the top. Now, each one of these boats are obviously sponsored by different bits and pieces, but you can see at the top, it is the 37th American Cup for Barcelona. Then you've got the flag underneath, and then obviously you've got Fly Emirates, and then you've got the Toyota logo. There's a lot going on with regards to licensing for this thing. So the fact that they have managed to get all of this licensing for $104.99, and bearing in mind it is also 962 pieces and 840 points. Be very, very interesting to see what the future holds with regards to all of the F1 cars and all that kind of thing, because obviously with regards to the licensing rights and sponsorship rights, I don't know how it works when people try and make replicas of that kind of thing. Do each individual company have to take a share, or do they just go to AC-75 yacht from Team New Zealand, and is that how it works? So if you're in the know, then obviously please do let me know, but we'll have a very, very quick look at this. This is item number 42174. Now, obviously, if you are a LEGO Technic fan and you are a sort of boat fan, then this is right up your alley. I appreciate that they've done this kind of thing now, and I think it would scale very, very nicely. Obviously, it is on a stand as well, but Technic is not a range that I do collect. But I do like the nice, bright teal artwork all the way across the bottom. Emirates Team New Zealand. So are they going to be doing more and more of these? Are they getting them ready for the Olympics? If they were, more of them would have been out by now, but the Olympics is kicking off sooner rather than later. We'll see. We'll see. So that is what it is on the side. I do like the bright colours. Obviously, I would imagine this is exactly how it should be looking with regards to the sails and that kind of thing, but I am a nice fan of what looks like the carbon fibre tub as such, because you've got the really nice, bright, sort of like the teal. Very, very interesting how that gets built. Or is it a print? Or is it one horrible sticker? It looks, I don't know. Normally you can tell, oh, it is a sticker. They're all individual stickers, aren't they? So there we go. Now I've zoomed in. They're individual pieces. So you're going to have to get them on absolutely perfect, because it does look like the whole of this base is just packed of stickers, and you've got a little sticker on the fin as well, and obviously it will be a print on the actual sail. So again, if you didn't know this was coming, this is what you're looking like. Very, very streamlined, and obviously you've got the legs, because that's what they do when they go into the water. There's the gearing on the inside, and obviously it does look like you can make all the bits and pieces move from side to side, obviously like it would do when it's in the water. So you've got the front sail and the rear sail, and then you've got all of the strings and everything like that, excuse me. And then you have got obviously the mechanism over. So that's how that all works with regards to it being wound. So it does look like you have to keep it on that stand for it to be functional. The stand brings those legs in. So it is obviously just a stand display piece, but you can see it's connected up at the top. It's a bit like what they've done with the Guardians of the Galaxy ships, isn't it? They've got it on the big stand, and then it just looks nice. So that would be a perfect display piece, and you have got all of the different bits and pieces that it does on the back, and that's what it looks like in hand. So it is quite a tall sail on that one. So yep, you're going to struggle. It's never going to go in a Kallax. That is very difficult on a shelf. So it's going to be interesting to display, because unless you can fold the sail away, that sail is enormous. Right, good luck with that. Let me know if you get that one, and let me know in the comment section what it is like. But you're going to have it like that, because you've got no chance getting that on a shelf or anything like that. But I could be completely surprised. And I never read the description, because this is a no, I don't know what I'm talking about segment, like it always is with the breaking news stuff. There is absolutely no facts given. But can I give you the height? It is 22 inches in height. So get measuring, see what it's like. That is very, very tall. Set model measuring over 68 centimeters or 27 inches height, 22 inches long. So yes, good luck with that one, and we will move straight on to the next thing. So I think that might be the only Lego Technic set added. We have got this one called Logan the Mighty Panda. I'm pretty sure we've had a look at this already, but if I just zoom in on those two minifigures do look very, very cool indeed. And obviously you can see we've got these really nice elements on there. We've got the black and the pink. Does look very, very smart indeed, and I would love to know all the little Easter eggs regarding this, but I've not seen any of the Dream stuff. I'm assuming that is from Dreams. Of course it is. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea. Now, I've teased you long enough. Moving on to what I would imagine you would have clicked on this video for. We have got a new Star Wars set. Then we have another Star Wars set. Then we have an 8-in-1 Batman, which I am intrigued to see what they're going to do for that, because I want to click on that and have a good look. Because it does say it's 325 pieces. If they're going to let you make all 8 variations of Batman, you're going to have to pay £24 a pop. Because normally they give it to you in groups of 5. Coming down, C3PO has also been added to this, and it is now available for pre-order. And we'll finish on the Helicarrier, which I know some of you will be very, very excited about. And I do believe that is all of those little bits and pieces. So let's go straight in to this. So this, I do believe, is from the Ahsoka series. This is coming soon on the 1st of August 2024. So it is not available to order, but we are now in July, so we are exactly 1 month away. That's why they've given us all these bits and pieces. Let me make these photos a little bit larger so you can see them a little bit easier. Really nice elements with regards to all of the clear bits and pieces. Obviously, you've got the standard lightsabers, but we have got... Is that the first time we've seen that blade in green? Because I would imagine it was from the dark saber from Mando. That took them a while to do that mold. Is this the first time we've seen this in another colour? Could be, maybe. I don't know. Ahsoka looks great with her printing all down the arms. You've got the nice little bit of shine. I'm sure there are going to be mistakes on the outfit, but I do appreciate the fact it's got arm print, torso print, leg print, and then you've also got the print on the face and the hair. So there's a lot going on with that one. And then again, with this one, you've got the face print, because I think... Spoiler alert, that is where she starts to use her dark magic, and then obviously she then starts to look slightly differently within the thing. And then you've got this cool one just here. So you've got the beautiful red eyes, almost like the bags under the eyes as well, cool little teeth, all of the colours. Just rewatch the series and just let me know if that is in the correct order. And then you've got what looks like some pens on the side, but I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's something else. And then you've got another battle just on here. So that Stormtrooper has... what looks like I've had an accident brown stripe or a gone off purple, but I don't recognise that for some reason. I recognise the gold, because that's like the zombie type thing. I thought it was a completely different colour. Could be wrong, I thought it was a different colour, but obviously the bits and pieces on the back, they do look very, very smart. Again, they're all going to be stickers. I don't know what I'm choking on, probably life. You can see you've got all of the different stickers up at the top. It's going to make a nice display piece, but it's not on one of the newer display bottoms. So I'm guessing this is just more of a play set, but I'll check the price in a second. But that's the nice box artwork. Again, they've gone for the really nice sort of teal all across. So this is item number 75385, and it is 382 pieces, but you do get 5 minifigures with. That was a Night Trooper. That's what that one is. It's called a Night Trooper. Now, I'm sure they were a slightly different colour. Could be miles off, could be absolutely miles off, could be talking absolutely nonsense on that one. Right, carrying on. So it does look like... So what they've basically done is they have reused the giveaway purchase for the ice skating rink. In fact, they have, with the shape. They are the pieces that move, so if anybody had that, at least you know how well those things turn. The nice thing on this, though, does look like they're independent, because on the... or were they independent before and you had to move them both? Very, very similar shape, very, very similar mechanism on the sides. It's really easy to get them turning. Just be interesting to see what moves this one. Because potentially one will do the 2, and then this one will do the big one. And the big one will be the new addition, because that was not in the giveaway purchase for the ice skating rink. And again, it looks like a bit of a play feature. Push them down, goes flying off the top. Again, you've got the nice print on that one. This one does have the leg print, and you've got the rope that matches all the way through. Bit that goes across the top, and then you've got maybe the armor on there. Good hairpiece, good looking eye color as well. So yeah, looks like it's going to be a popular set. I should have just done that like I always do. Let's have a very quick look at these minifigures. So they are what they look like. I do like the clear translucent for Ahsoka. She does look very good, I think. She's in a completely different thing to the Ghost. I did have the Ghost close, and I can't find it, so we won't compare the outfits on that one to this one, but I'm sure they are completely different, and then they are those two. So yep, some good looking minifigures in on that one, and if you're a Star Wars fan, there's more to come. So we'll just fly through these photos. Again, that's what it looks like in hand. It is just a small battle. You're going to get it for the minifigures, really, aren't you? Let's be honest about things. How bad is it? Price-wise, we are looking at £50. So you would imagine if you £5 a minifigure. So you're paying £25 for 382 pieces. That's how you got to think of it. I would like to trick myself if that is the case. But let's get straight off that one and move straight on to the next one now. Obviously, this is now going to mean something else is coming. This is 70 whole pounds. It's coming on the 1st of August 2024. So it's not available for pre-order, so you can't get this gift with purchase, which is the fireworks celebration. What do we have going on just here? Now, my Star Wars knowledge is abysmal at best of times. But even I know that is Luke, so that is fine. I know that is Chewie. I know that is who shot first, and I even know who that is as well. So we are doing fine. I have absolutely no idea who this happy chap is. Cool hairpiece, though. Got like a side parting thing going on. That's a good-looking figure. And I also don't know who that is either. Unless that is supposed to be an undercover... Oh, is that the undercover guard? Is that my... Is that him? I can hear my brain whirling away. Is it Lando? Is it Lando? Could be Lando. Maybe. I can't remember. Anyway, before I embarrass myself too much, let's move on. Now, what I do like about this is that it is on a clear... I hope and I assume, before I look at the photos, that it is on a clear flight stand, because there's no way that they would tease us with that element underneath. So it does give you that easiness, if you wanted to add more tubing on, and I would imagine you could then get a really nice light on that, and you can have that shooting up and going through. So there does seem to be some nice bits and pieces going for this, but then at the same time, I wouldn't get it day one, not for, it's just me. I'm just like looking at new sets. And I'm sure some people are going to kick off at 70 quid, but you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures. And then you have got the actual pit itself and the desert skiff. So there is a fair bit going on until I look at the pieces. 558. So it's item number 75396, 558 pieces, and it is Lego points 560, and again coming soon on the 1st of August. Let's torpedo through all of these. So that is the box artwork, nice and simple. Again, it all matches up. It's under the 25th anniversary. So you are getting I can't even attempt. Yes, I got it. Lando. I got it right. So there's Lando, Chewie, Han, Luke. So I got them all correct, apart from this amazing person. Now, I don't know who that is, and I have no idea if it has anything to do with this, but it would have been quite nice if they just gave you an exclusive figure of this. So it was related maybe to another set that might be coming out. So if you wanted to get this slightly larger thing that might be coming out sooner rather than later, that might potentially go with this quite well, and it might have a big jabber with it. It would have been quite nice if that was a figure that could have worked with it, but whatever. Let's go. So that now does not have the clear pieces, which is a slight worry, because those two are in the exact same position, and Luke has just lost his lightsaber. That's it. So will we get them back. We have got them back. It's got to be, isn't it? So we've got, we'll move on to the next thing. So we've got the mechanism with the Technic bit. So you're going to have a nice little Technic build underneath where you're going to have some little cogs and some little gearing. And just flick them round, and obviously the opens up. So the lips will open, and you can then, well, do whatever you want with that. Yep. Oh, look at Lando. Look at Lando. And then you've got those just there looking all right. So they are, again, good group of figs. Potentially it's a different hand to what you get in the Falcon. That Boba does look slightly different shade of blue to the one or two that I've got, because obviously a lot of the newer ones have been from Mandalorian and the Boba Fett series. So there might be something slightly different with regards to that. But again, just like what you've seen, full print. So you've got everything on the legs, the belt, the arms. You've got a really nice looking helmet. All the bits and pieces. Huge gun. And then obviously you've got Luke with his lightsaber. Full print again. And then you've got Han just with his sort of basic... Again, I've had an accent brown trousers. And then you've got Chewie looking like Chewie. And then... Well, that is, again, full-looking print. Does look quite nice with regards to all the armour or the face. Yep, fair enough. It does look nice. It does look nice. So again, if you enjoy Star Wars and you're a fan of it, I'm sure you guys and girls will be getting this day one. I don't think I will be getting it day one. I can imagine it will sell out very, very quickly. But what giveaway purchase will they do? Will they give us even more Star Wars stuff? And then at the start of next month, there'll be an exclusive Star Wars giveaway, because obviously there is rumours that it's going to be Luke's lightsaber. But is that going to come with the big UCS set? And then you've got to have another one to add all of these bits and pieces together, because you know what it's like when the different giveaways start to appear and disappear. Right, the actual one that I'm intrigued about is this. I'm not a Brickheads fan, but what they have. That is absolutely filthy. That is so naughty. There we go. So you can build all 8 of them. I do believe that is the Batman from the animated series that we are looking at now, because it's the only Batman that will have the, I think it is, with the bright blue cowl on the inside. And then we have got all the others. Now, I could name them all off and bore everybody, but I won't. But I could, just so you are aware. But they do look quite smart. They have all got their own different belts. They've all got their own logo pieces as well. So every single one of those has a different logo. How is it an 8-in-1? I'm assuming you can't... There's not going to be enough... You've got to be able to build more than one of them, surely. Or are they just giving you the external face plates and everything else, and you just stick it on to the Technic bit? Because it just says Batman 245. If that was a multi-pack like they had done with the Star Wars stuff, and instead of having to pay 24 and just pay what they normally 45, 50, because I think a lot of people would have. That's probably why they've done it. But you're not going to buy this 8 times, are you? So I can't see that being the case. But bad feeling it might be. But that one to that one, look, they don't use the same parts. There must be a way. You guys and girls, let me know how we can build all of these up, because look at them all. They do look very, very smart. They do look quite cool. I don't have any Brickheads, but for my theme park, there's potential. So, what do we have? So on the back, see, they've got... Oh, it's called the Bronze Age Batman. I got that mixed up. So the Batman the animated series is actually that one on the right hand side. So I could have named them, but they would have been named in the wrong order. I knew the Batman. I think I might have got the Lego Batman movie. Batman vs Superman I recognised. Obviously recognised Dark Knight trilogy because of the bit on the chest. 89, again, different logo on the chest. Got the animated series wrong, so I would have got that one wrong. Yeah, and I would have got the original. So I would have got some of them. But they've got the different numbers beside them. Models cannot be built simultaneously. So you have to buy 8 to be able to have 245, 246, 247, 248, 249, 250, number 1, and 251. I'm really sorry, but I don't agree with that whatsoever. That is, you are not going to spend £200 on brickheads for 8 of them. That's so naughty. Not very nice. Not very nice at all. So let's just go through. So again, this is coming soon on the 17th of July, 2024. I now know none of you actually care, so there's no point me carrying on with this. But it's item number 40748, 325 pieces. You get 200 points, and it is a 10 plus set. So you basically mix and match them up, and you can build the ones you want. But the fact that they do have their own number, and I know that people collect all the brickheads because it is a huge community for brickheads. Obviously, you have them all on your shelves. Will you buy 8 times this? We'll soon know if it goes back order day 1. But I don't know. I think that's bad. Fans can collect other characters sold separately in the Lego Brickhead range. Brickhead's gift, treat a young superhero. Is there anything there? No, so you can just build 8 of them, and that is it. I will at the end of this. This has actually deflated me now. I'm actually disappointed that they've done that. I do not agree with that whatsoever. So, not nice, not nice. Right, pre-order this for £124.99 C3PO, and it does come with a little plaque and minifigure. And I have already seen, somehow, this photoed with the R2-D2, and they look fantastic side by side. So if you want some nice bits and pieces on display, and because they scale really, really well. So let's look at the positive. They scale well. The negative, you will have to pay £124.99 for the pleasure, but you do get 1,138 pieces, 1,000 points, and it is item number 7539 and an 8. And this is what this one looks like. So let's make these a little bit larger. So I'm assuming you're going to be able to pose all on the inside. It does look like the wrists, the fingers move individually. You have got movement at the shoulder. You will have a bit of movement at the elbow. You can see that you've got all the wiring on the inside just there, but obviously they are stickers. You've got the different coloured gold, and then obviously you've got all the different sort of detail around the crotch and the thighs. And then obviously you've got the silver leg as well. But that does look quite smart. No, I don't want to do that. So if you have got the R2-D2, this is something that you could start to do. It would scale very, very well. And if they do any of the others again, you think it'll make a really nice shelf display. Right, moving on. That is the box artwork. That is him looking happy. Look at the eyes. That is the back. So that is the actual box artwork version, not what somebody's already done. I don't know how they've managed to do that. I don't know if they've just superimposed them side by side or whatever. But it's 15 inches tall and it's 7.5 inches wide. So you can see that for yourself on the back of the box artwork. As we are moving over, that is what that looks like in hand. That is the minifigure, that is that, and that is that. Right, we are moving on. I'm still really annoyed about the Batman because they always do DC dirty. We go really, really nice, easy stuff for Marvel, which we're about to click on. Just increase the DC range. That's all we want. Bring back the old superhero stuff. Bring back the Superman stuff. Anything. Any more Batman. It doesn't matter. But you can't do that, because that way it would look like nobody wants it, which means you will then not make any more stuff for DC. No, no, and no. So this I do believe will sell very well, and it does look like, let's be honest, $69.99 for how detailed these things are is not a bad price. But because it's available for pre-order, it does mean it will go into your sale very, very quickly at the UK local toy shops. And if you wanted to pre-order this, you can also, if you top it up with maybe 1 or 2 minifigures, break the £75 price point, you will then obviously get the giveaway, which is this thing here for the fireworks celebration, or you wait, because you've got a month, and they'll give us another one. But this is 509 pieces, it's 560 points, item number 76295. Now, interestingly, I'm looking at the Avengers Tower right now. Now, the Avengers Tower comes with a small Quinjet. Would this helicarrier scale with the Avengers Tower and the helicarrier? Because I know it's supposed to be absolutely massive, but the fact that they've made a smaller Quinjet, could I actually get this? Because if not, I won't. But if I can use it in with my Marvel display, I know it's not minifigure scale. I won't have any minifigures on it. It is technically, I guess it's micro scale. There might be some little Easter eggs in there. I say this every time. One minifigure would have been nice. Just one. I think that's what they're missing, to be honest. Just take a thing off, put a minifigure on the side of it. Is that the new style base plates? Lego Marvel Helicarrier. I'm assuming that's going to be a print, not a sticker. But it says the Avengers Helicarrier from the Infinity Saga. So it's item number 76295, 509 pieces, 18 plus set. All of them do look very good. You can see the really nice detail on the engines, and you've got all the little bits and pieces on the side. There'll be a little Easter egg reference somewhere. I mean, if we spent ages looking at all of this, you would be able to dissect what each one of these things are supposed to be, because obviously it represents more than likely an aircraft, represents a building. You've got different bits and pieces going on with all those stuff, and that is the very detailed thing about these. And of course, they've done it with the Falcon, which, to be honest, that had, I think that's 1,000 pieces, I think. And it's probably the most detailed Falcon they've done. Does look rather large. 13 inches in length. On the stand, it's 7 inches. So, yes, it would. It would work with the Quinjet that comes with the Avengers Tower, but it wouldn't go with anything else. But it might be quite nice to have a representation of it. But we will see. So again, yours for $69.99, 509 pieces, 560 points, item number 76295, and then that is all of the different bits and pieces that you want. Don't think there is anything else available. Let us know in the comment section what is your highlight set of everything. Marvel, DC, Dreams. I'm really disappointed with that 8-in-1. If that's the way that they're going to be doing things now, I can't see why they've done it. Because people buy the multi-packs and they don't give you a discount on it, but you do get like 5 of them, so you have to pay X amount. But just see, you're paying more money because it's $9.99 you would pay. So it's $9.99 for a Batman, or you've got to spend £24 for eight times, and then you get left with loads of pieces. So the only way I can think of doing it is if you can create the internal structure, and we can get on Bricklink and just create 8 or 7 more internal structures. I'm assuming all the pieces that you see on the back will be all the spare belts, all the different cowls, all the other bits and pieces, because every single one of them should be different. And if you can build the skeleton up, all right, then you'll be able to have all 8 of them. Because I'd rather have just had them as a pack at whatever, at $9.99 each, because you're just going to be paying through the nose for all of them. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 60. So it'd be £72 if they did them individually. Right. Yeah. Very, very, very. I can't believe I've been deflated so much about that. Never mind. Maybe it's just because they've taken another uppercut and punch to DC, and we're never, ever we're not going to get a big DC building. We're not going to get anything like that to go with the Bugle or the Avengers Tower. There's so much stuff they can do. Right, that is my whinge and moan over and done with. I will get over it and get on with my life. But I don't think there is anything else to have a look at. Now, there are bits and pieces on pre-order down here. There's bits and pieces on back order. So obviously just hunt down the LEGO website and either get them now so you can get this giveaway, or just wait until something else pops up. Now, we did see the Countach at the very, very start. I'm assuming that's not out yet. Oh, it is. So it is now available if you are a Lego Insider. So this is now available on the 1st. If you're not an insider, you've got to wait another couple of days. So this potentially would be a very, very popular item. I got put off by the double wheel on the back because they have just put 2 wheels side by side rather than a new massive chunky mold. Can see why they've done it, because you're not going to have a mold for a Lamborghini, but they do so many different Lamborghinis now, they could have just used that tyre for loads and loads of bits and pieces. But again, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. So guys, that is it, and I am done. I'm going to cry myself to sleep over the 8-in-1 Batman. I would have bought them, but still at the same time, I just know the knock-on effect of what it's going to have for future DC sets. But again, it is what it is. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll see you next one. Ta-da.